Round two, round two. Hi, Merlinda. Child's pose. Welcome, everybody, newbies and the UGs. I'm Danielle, this is Half and Half. So we'll rock through some power, and then we'll roll through some chill, deep stretching fun stuff. FYI, we are 100% you take care of you type of vibe. So do what you gotta do at any time. If you need a towel, if you need water, if you need electrolytes, whatever you might need, let me know. Got your back. Stretch your arms way out in front. Then flip your palms to face up in a gesture of being open. Open to possibility. Open to something new. Open to creativity. Creativity in the sense of like, yeah, being creative, but also in the sense of the creation of something. You have that kind of power, you know? You have the power to create, and this practice is about tapping into it. Take a big breath in, hold it at the top, do a down dog, and let it out. Walk your hands back to your feet, be at the back of your mat. Open up your feet pretty wide and bend your knees. And rock side to side from foot to foot. A little weight here, a little weight there. Almost like you're attempting to massage the bottoms of your feet. And put one hand in the middle, other arm in the sky. You can look down or you can look up. Now take your bottom arm, listen, don't go get ahead of yourself. Take your bottom elbow and put it on your leg, prop yourself up, and then push a little so you can rise a little higher with the twist. Switch. Start with your hand on the ground, little twist on the first side. Let it grow as you breathe. Let the pose be created as you add little brush strokes, breath strokes, right? Prop your elbow on your leg. Yep, up a little higher and twist a little bigger. Then invite the breath in a little deeper. Rise up all the way. Take a walk to the top of the mat. Mountain pose, drop your arms. Roll your shoulders back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. And then hug your belly in. You feel everything just got a little closer to you. Like you just invited all your muscles to the party. And bring hands to heart. Let's take one Om. Be in the practice of inviting your whole self to the party. Every muscle, every bone, every cell. Reach up, take a big breath in. Bend your knees and dive down, forward fold. Halfway lift, flat back and as straight and strong legs as possible. Plank. Invite it all of you. Every thought, everything you're dealing with, every emotion, all of it. We're not here to pretend some of that's not happening out there. We're here to work through it, move through it. So invite it all, bring it all. Use it as fuel. Drop your knees. Try one push-up with your knees down. Pick them back up and try one with your knees up. And then do 5 in whichever way you liked it better. Drop to your belly. Upward facing dog. Drag yourself up, chin up, chest up. Downward facing dog. Set your eyes forward. Keep them there. Hop your feet to the top. Keep your eyes forward, but hop your feet back. Hop forward, hop back. Eyes on the prize the whole time. 7, 6. You're amazing. 5, 4, 3, 2. Come to the top. Rise up, catch your breath. Arms up, inhale. Dive down. Halfway lift. Nice. Plank. Low push-up drop. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, breathe it out. Bring your feet a little closer to your hands. Stick one leg up in the air. Look forward. Just try. Be open to possibility, yeah? Hop your bottom foot to the top. Whoa, feet together, thunderbolt, rise up. It works, didn't it? It works, didn't it? I want you to surprise yourself tonight with what works. With every option, be like, oh yeah, that could work. Inhale. Plank, hop right back. Pause, inhale. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Other foot to the sky. Yeah, that could work. Hop the bottom one to the top. Feet together, rise up, thunderbolt. Take your arms a little wider. Pull your belly in a little closer. Sit back. Lift up a little higher. Big breath in. Chaturanga, one swift motion. Yes, up dog. Downward facing dog. Good work. 1 foot forward, crescent lunge. Listen, scoot your lunge a little further to the back of your mat. A little further back. Your back leg is gonna move, okay? Bring it out in front of you, straight out, hold it. Invite your quads to the party. Arms up. Thunderbolt, bring it down. One big breath in. Chaturanga, go. Up dog, go. Down, down. Other foot crescent. So I don't know if the line happened in the song yet. I wasn't paying attention to that, but there's a line in the song that's like, if you need me, if you want me, I'm yours. So I want you to take that into your muscles and know that like every little bit of your body, it wants to do the thing. Like it wants to do what you want it to do. So every single moment, it's like, yes, that could work. All right, that's possible. Scoot back a little bit. Go ahead. And go, back leg straight out in front. Lock it there. Arms up. Thunderbolt, get down. One big breath in. Chaturanga, hands to the earth, hop back. Up dog. Down dog. There it is. Here's that line. All right, let's tie it together. Plank. Knees up or down. 5 push-ups. And then an up dog belly stretch, chest stretch. And a down dog, get back there. One leg in the sky. Hop the bottom one to the top. Rise up with it, knee to chest. Thunderbolt, get low. 3, 2, chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Here's that wacky thing. 1 foot forward, lunge. Scooch it back, yogis. Back foot to the front, straight out in front, lock it. Good, you're there. Hold it, you're there. Arms up, big breath in. Thunderbolt. We're gonna add here a little. Put your hands on your heart. Big breath. Twist, pick a side. Yeah. To the middle. Crow, hands down. Yeah, that's possible. Glue your knees to the backs of your arms. As high up, as close to your armpits as you can possibly get them. Imagine you're coasting forward. Don't think about going down and don't think about going up. Just straight ahead on the path. 5, 4, good work. 3, listen to me. 2, sit your butt down, boat. There you are, land. Yes. I'm yours. Take something you have, like a block or your water, put it right in the center of the mat in front of you, and then get right back to boat. Put something right in the middle. Then stretch your feet out to one side of it, pull them back in, other side. In, other side. In, other side. You got it, go. Around the boulder. Be like the water rather than the boat. Flow around the rock. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Anywhere, sit anywhere, be anywhere. Yeah, it's like that. All right. Plank. We got another side. Now you see how it all tied together? A little something, something. All right, so this is the last set of them, the last set. Knees up or down, push-ups, get them, go. If you want to add something funky, you could try tapping the opposite shoulder. You could try your heels kicked up with your knees down, right? 7, 6, as many as you can do. 5, 4, 3, 2, up dog, stretch it out. Linger a little, enjoy it. Down dog. 1 foot in the sky. This is for your hop. Look forward, you ready? Hop to the top on 1 foot. Rise up, bring your knee up, up. Then thunderbolt land. Good. Breathe in. Chaturanga, hit it. Up dog, get it. Down dog. 1 foot forward, lunge, rise up. A little scooch to the back so you have room, plenty of room. Back leg, straight out in front, kick it and lock it. Perfect, hold. 5, light up your quads, pick your leg up higher. 4, 3, 2, thunderbolt, land it. Probably the last thunderbolt we'll see. I know you're not sad about that. Hands at your heart, big breath in, twist. Tell me I'm the only one. Tell me I'm the only one. Come to the middle. You know what's up. Crow, hands on the earth. It's helpful if you get on your tiptoes. All you have to think about is the knee placement. The rest comes eventually. So knees high up, as close to your pits as you can get them. And then you lean in. That's it. Shift your weight forward. That's it for now. One day, 1 foot comes up, and then one day both pop up. 5, 4, 3, 2, sit, boat. Get your rock, put it right in the middle of your mat. Even if it's a towel, it doesn't matter what it is, as long as there's something there. You know, legs to the outside, in, to the other side, in, one side, in, go, 10. Yes. Nice. Pull all the way in, Merlinda, and all the way out. 7, 6, zoomies. You know you can't get away with anything. I see you. 5, 4, all the way in, all the way out, like an accordion. 3, 2, 1. You're good. You're done for now. Take a little break. Take a little breather. Tell somebody nearby that they're amazing. You're amazing. Ashley and Merlinda always holding it down on Monday. Yeah. You're amazing. In the middle of your mat, pop up to yogi squat. In the middle. And so you could do yogi squat or little squat where your knees are together and your feet are together. It's just a little less stressful on the hips. Now your joints like stress, they want stress, but too much is too much, you know what I mean? All right, so feet wide or feet together. Push into your feet, rise all the way to stand. Leave your feet as they are. Wherever they are, leave them. Yeah. Whether they're turned out or close together, whatever it is, leave it. Bring both arms up. Don't adjust your feet, just leave them. Pick up one knee. Good. Good. Open your knee out to the side. Yeah? You could use your hand to support it if you want. Now, it's going to sound crazy, but that could be possible. I was trying to think of the mantra. That could be possible. Yeah, maybe that's possible. All right, so however your standing leg is how it is. Your other leg is out to the side, open angle. Squat down as low as you can with your leg still there. You have your one leg in the way it was for your squat. Come down as low as you can. It's going to be shaky. It's going to be shitty. I know. All right? Sometimes life is that, though. Meet it with breath. Meet it with compassion. Meet it with love. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up. Wah! That's the harder part anyway. Shake it out. Shake the whole thing out. And then come back to your squat like a reset. Don't change it now that you know what's coming. You're like, all right, I'll do it with the feet together. No. Push into your feet. Sit up tall. Take a breath. Reset. Now go rise up to stand. Keep your feet as they are and pick up your other knee. Open it out to the side. All right, bring it down low. You might go like 1 inch down. You might go almost all the way down to your squat. There are 1 million factors at play. Don't worry about what your neighbor's got going on. You go as low as you can. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, push to the top and shake it out. Woo! Shake it out. Then take up one knee and just do circles with it. Circumduction with your legs. Other one. Circle it around. All right. Take one leg out in front. That's the thing we did from lunge. So straight out in front of you. Standing leg raise. Grab your leg with your opposite hand. Hold your knee, your foot, whatever you like. Turn toward your front leg, twist. Good. You could keep it like that. You could play with it a little and drop it some like you just did with the other thing. Yeah, kind of down to like a squatty type thing. This pose actually could exist in the form of squat. So the other one, not so much, but this one, yes. So I don't know if you could get all the way down there. Maybe you could. Yes, yes. Good. Okay, Kate, I saw you. Back to the center, ankle over thigh, squat down. Make this kind of like a chill thing. Put your arms on your leg, drop your head maybe or something, just chill for a sec. So we're almost done with this leg, but come up, grab it with the same side hand and open it out. So the last thing, just open out, open out, open out, open up, and then shake it out. Shake it out. What do you need for a reset? Do you need to like towel, water? What do you need for a quick reset? And then start back in the center. Get your bearings, get your mountain pose. Shoulder blades together, belly in, invite everything to the party. Every drop of sweat. Okay, second side, leg out in front of you, standing leg raise. Good. Grab it with the opposite hand. Twist it. Look over your back arm if you can. What does it look like for you to create something in this pose? Does it look like holding it really still and breathing? Does it look like sinking it down to the squat? Does it look like, I don't know, what does it look like? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I saw that, Jackie. Come back to center. Good, you got it. Cross ankle over thigh. Chill with it. Put your elbows on the anywhere. What feels like chill about it, you know? You could lean on the wall if you want, or put your hands on your block. All right, and then finish it. Come up, 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 open out, open out. Take the leg to the side as much as you can. Yep, yep, and shake it out. Whew. All right, so one more balance sequence. Start where we left off, but go back to your first side. So open book pose, grab your leg, open it out to the side. Bent leg or straight leg, your choice. Okay. Bring your foot to your inner thigh tree. Take your arms to goalpost arms and make it a back bend. You're gonna turn your chest toward the sky. Start with that. And then try to take your ribs to the sky. Keep going back, back, back. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Standing pigeon, but this time not chill. Ankle over thigh. Squat it back. So your butt goes to the wall behind you. Stretch your head forward. Keep that or make it the arm balance, hands on the ground. You prop your knee on one arm and your foot on the other, your ankle on the other. Just like crow, think about leaning forward. forward. Bend your elbows. Yep, forward, lean forward. Shake it out. You're so fun. All right, ready? Last bit, second side. Start where we started, where we left off. Open book. Knee, foot, shin, whatever you want to hold it firmly and open. Tree, but make it a back bend. There it is. Take the center of your chest and lift it and turn it, tilt it toward the sky. Like the more you go up and back, the more you really got to press your foot to your thigh and then your hips forward. And then go for the last part of it, standing pigeon, either with your arms forward or back or drop to the arm balance. Lay your shin across your arms and make a shelf. Bend your elbows, just like you do when you do a push-up. Yes. Yes. Look forward. Hook this foot around your arm like you're holding your arm with your foot. Do it slow. Do it slow. Slow. Take it slow. Gaze forward. Lean forward. Yep. Yep. That's it. That's it. That's it. Yes. Shake it out. Good job. Woo. Good warm up. What's next? Okay. Plank. Plank pose. All right. So you could stay on your hands or go to your elbows, palms or elbows. Take one hand behind your back. Pick up the opposite side foot. Oh, yeah, that's possible. Oh, yeah, that's possible. Remember which hand and which foot you're doing for later. Drop your hand and foot. Either mountain climber crisscross, that's knee to opposite elbow from your plank, or get on your back, bicycle crisscross. Go. On your palms or your elbows or on your back. Knee to opposite elbow. Get it, get it. Get it, get it. 10, 9. Hell yeah, that's possible. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Plank, static hold. On your palms or on your elbows. All right, you're good. You got this. One hand behind your back. Woo-hoo. Opposite foot off the ground. There it is. I know. 5, 4, 3, 2, You know the options, get them. Palms, elbows, or back. Crisscross, go. Now listen, if you're on your back, you can make it scissor legs and climb the rope instead, level up. If you're doing planks, you could do lunge jumps. Jump switch your legs. Okay, so keep what you're doing or level it up. Bicycles or mountain climbers or lunge jump switch or rope climb. Yes, 10, 9, 8, finish it, 7, 6, 5, 4, bring it home, 3, 2, 1. You are done. Woo! Rest for a sec, and then you'll have your 2-minute freestyle like we usually do. While you're taking a little breather, let me tell you about that. So it's 2 minutes to do whatever you need to do to make your first half of class feel complete. So that means you could do another whole round of that core if you want. You could do like a handstand if you want, up on the wall only, no freestanding, please. What's it called? You can do any of the sequences we've already done. You can repeat them. You can do anything you want, really, just not nothing. Do anything, just not nothing. All right? You guys ready? This is the perfect time, by the way, if you have questions about anything, like if you wanted support on like flying pigeon or something, let's say, this is the time to ask. Go. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Anything, just not nothing. Middle row, if you need wall space for handstands, there's plenty. Yeah, you can go anywhere. Good. What can I support you with? Nice. This is hard. Nice. Nice. Charlie's Angels. Slippery because you're wet. Try this on the back of your arm for like more traction, you know?
Oh, okay.
Whatever's sliding, it's probably your ankle, right?
Yeah. It's probably this one.
Sup, Raphael? How you doing?
Good, yourself.
Good. Get it! Yes. I'm gonna steal that. Ten, 9, 8, 7. 3, 2, 1. You are really done. All right. Take a little breather break. I'm gonna open the doors. Which means if you have some way to shift the energy in there, turn out your lights or open a window or something, turn on a fan. Whatever you can do. Get some oils. Gone are the Florida winter days of opening the door for cool air. What? I just summoned that. That was crazy.
You're mad.
All right, so if you love what you got going on, you can stay there for a little longer, no problem. Pigeon is where we'll meet. So you did the flying one, right? That was ankle over thigh, that guy. So you could do this exact thing just on your back, really chill version. Or you can do the face down one where you pull your knee between your arms. One leg straight back, one knee tucked in up front. The one on your back, you could hug it in. You could put it up on the wall. You could leave it foot on the floor and just chill with it right there. The one face down, you can leave it face down, or you could come up on your hands, add the back bend. You could kick up your heel in the back if you're face down. A little more extra quad stretch when you do that. All right. Make your way up to sit wherever you are. You're gonna have one foot tucked in, kind of like it does for pigeon. So it could be that one that you leave there, right? And take the other foot, step it outside your knee. So you have, it's kind of like pretzel, you know what I mean? Like one foot tucked in under you, other foot to the outside of your knee. And I'll turn around in case you need to see visual. Okay? So it's not cow's face pose. If you're thinking that, it's not that. All right? You have that. Pull everything in tight and close. Just like we did with your belly and your shoulder blades in mountain. Pull it all in. Then use your opposite arm twist. Think everything hugged in. Everything in. Pull your belly button to your spine. Hug your leg real close and tight to you. Even your back hand, it's like tempting to put it so far away, but bring it in close. And turn and twist. And just let it wring out like a sponge squeezing out the dirty water. You can even use your, you know when you take the ends of the towel and you twist it And sometimes you have to like untwist and twist again. Like you can use your breath to kind of like ease out and then twist, ease out and then twist, little bits at a time. Lizard. We could find some way to make it fancy on the way there. My favorite way to get to a pose, like in this part of class, is just messy. I just like to roll from place to place, you know? So for lizard, you could have your knee up or down in the back. With your leg in the front, you can let it like core open, knee to the side, get on the pinky toe side of your foot, or you could hug it in. So either one. Then palms or elbows. So you have this shape which is creating, its own parts of the stretch. And try to influence the stretch from the inside. Pull your belly button to your spine, Uddiyana Bandha. You could even lift your pelvic floor. See how that influences, all the muscles in your hips and down your upper legs, like in your hamstrings and your quads. And ease out of there. Shake it out, move around a little. I'm jonesing for like a reverse tabletop. Maybe you want to do something like that. Get inside out. Meet back at pigeon. If your head's down, make a little space so you can breathe. And take a big, big breath in and out. Clear some space, clear some heat. One more in, then out. Relax your jaw and your eyebrows and your ears. Sometimes I'm like so shocked to find out how much tension I'm holding around my ears. To get into that squishy twist, remember you sit, you have one foot tucked in, and the other leg over top with your foot to the outside of your knee. Pull everything in close and tight. Use the opposite arm to pull your leg in and twist. And do just like a little, like the slightest in and out, the slightest ebb and flow, the smallest little, most indetectable current though, of like entering a little and exiting a little. Squeezing in a little tighter and letting it out a little bit. Something so subtle like the pulse under your skin. Roll your way to lizard. Nice. So think about the outer edge of your back leg and kind of just rock yourself onto it. As you rock onto it, let your front foot slide back, back, back until you're on your elbow and you're on the side of your thigh. And take your leg up to the sky. Ganesha's pose. So you can hold your knee, calf, ankle, foot. You can yogi toe lock the big toe if you can get to it. Peace fingers, big toe, hook it. And take your top foot, put it on the floor behind you. Just lift up as much as you can from there. Almost like you're in a flip dog, but it melted. You're on your elbow still. You have your one foot to push, pick up your bum. And then bring it down. Just roll over to the other side. On the side of your thigh, on your elbow. One leg in the sky. Put your foot down on the ground behind you. Press into your arm. Press into your foot. Lift. Stretch. Stretch your chest and your head toward the front of the room. Lean your head back a little like you do in Flip Dog and all that kind of stuff, like Rockstar and Wild Thing and, you know, all the back bendy stuff. Head back, chin up. Use your arm to reach and stretch and guide you. And bring it down. Come onto your back. Take it into something that's really restorative to you. It could be like waterfall with your legs up, sleeping tiger with your arms up too. It could be butterfly, happy baby, anything that feels restorative to you. Or you can hang out for a couple breaths. If you even want to do like a two-sided thing, like upside down lizard, or I don't know, whatever else you got in there. I'll tell you when to switch. If there's a second side, go ahead. Or another pose you want to get, go ahead. Take your feet onto the mat. Walk them in close to your body. Pop up to a bridge. Or if you could take wheel in a way that's like stretchy and juicy and softer, not so like intense and muscly, take that. Bridge or wheel, but with like a stretchy kind of vibe in mind, not so intense. And the easier way down all the way. Stretch your feet out and your arms up overhead. Even if you have to go a little diagonal or adjust accordingly or flip which way you're facing, you guys will all figure it out. I have faith. Okay, so arms overhead, feet out in front. And then take your mid back and pick it up off the floor. You're gonna feel like you're pressing your tailbone into the earth. Zhuzh your shoulder blades down your back a little bit, pick it up a little more. You're building like a tunnel under your back. Keep going until you can't anymore. And you might have to like scoot yourself in a little closer. So there's this tunnel under your middle back. And then ease it back out. Little scoot of the shoulders. Slide your feet in. So your back should come flat on the earth once you slide your feet in. Take your feet wide and your knees together. Not butterfly, the inverse of that. Feet apart, knees together. I like to put a block between my knees for this because that little bit of squeeze feels amazing. So you can put your block there or even your towel just to remind you to like hug in. And if your feet are wide enough, you'll feel this kind of like wrapping sensation, like the muscles from the outer hips come across the top of the thigh and connect to the innermost knee. You get this sensation of like wrapping from the outer hips across the top of the thigh to the inner knee. But your feet have to be apart enough, and then squeeze your knees. And let the pinky toe sides of your feet pop off the floor a little bit. Now keep what you have. Just try to get your feet flat on the earth and then turn your toes in, like pigeon toes. Everything else remains the same. Now for me, I have to put a lot of pressure in my big toes, pushing down to hold this whole thing in place now. That might be the same for you. Try it. And when I do that too, like I'm trying to keep my feet flat, but my pinky toes and some of the other toes are not, they won't touch the ground. It's not happening. So just see what you feel, see what you experience. It's not meant for perfecting. Bring your feet back to 12 o'clock, knees apart, so they're just kind of neutral, and give it a rock side to side, windshield wipers. Windshield wiper one way and just let it drop. Switch. Pull knees in. Do a little circle all the way around. Massage your low back. You'll also feel it in like the outermost glutes, right? And then in the low back, across the sacrum, outer glutes, around the side, down in the lower buns region, and all the way around. See if you can pull your knees in so much you feel somewhere above your lowest back, you know, like a little higher up, more toward where you were lifting before with the mid back lift. Okay. And then any other little wiggles that need to happen, get them. We'll meet in Shavasana. Breathe in, hold it, and let it go. Breathe in, hold, and let it flow. You can stay laying as long as you want. You can sit for meditation at any time. Don't wait for me to call it. Breathe in, and out, out, out. Make your way to sit for meditation. You can sit on your shins or sit crisscross. Sit up real tall, shoulders back and down your body. Bless you. Rub your hands together. Get hot, Like as hot as you were half an hour ago. Then one over each lung. Sit up real tall and proud. Honor yourself and each other and the practice. Let's take one Om. Big breath in. Ah. Together we say, Namaste. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Danielle.
You're welcome.
This is very beautiful. I'm so thankful.
Yay, glad you were here.
Yeah, me too. Bye.
Bye. You're welcome.
I'm sorry.
I was like, I knew I threw mine in the bag.
Okay. Caitlin, right?
Yes.
Why can't I figure out where to go? There's a basket up front, and there's one back there by the boards. Yeah. Okay, awesome. Yeah. Let me know what questions you have. Good. Yeah. Same.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me just help her. What do you mean by that? Yeah. It's you. Oh, I'll tell you. Okay, so your thing goes to, that doesn't make sense. Think about it that way, did we do something special with your account? Because it says that you paid $99 on November 27th last year, and it's got a no. Yeah, and it's got an expiration date of December this year.
I know when I did the new student thing, it didn't renew, and then I came in and renewed it. Happy to repay for the month. Let me book for the
That's really so weird. Okay, well, I don't know. Yeah, that's so bizarre. There's not even a note. Most people don't have permission to do stuff like that except for me. So
That's weird.
and I didn't.
No, I didn't book it through it.
I'm surprised. Life loves you.
So I feel so bad. I'm happy to
It's okay.
I feel so bad.
Well, when are you moving or why?
No, I joined the studio before I joined this one, and I paid for the locked-in rates, and that's usually next month. And now I'm like, Sorry. I'm like, I'm so loving here, and if I hadn't already said that I would,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be doing this at
Yeah.
all, so that's why.
Okay.
It's just so I can do it.
Yeah. Well, how long did you expect it to last? Because it says it goes till December.
I guess it goes to December.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. But that needs to be open in the middle of May, so.
Okay.
I guess
So keep coming till you don't come. I don't know.
I'm so
Surprise.
surprised.
Don't worry about it. It's weird. I don't know the answer, but hey, magic.
Okay,
All good.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Cool. Well, let me know what's happening. Yeah, we'll do.
Asshole boss now has me on the Microsoft Teams thingy, so I can talk to him.
Oh my God, freezing hands. You can never come to my
Not to 6 o'clock.
Now we're officially official. Did your mom come? She did. Oh my God, how was it? She did. I knew if I brought her in, it would be. It's a lot. But what's he in? She was in Jen. And do you need to do something? I know. Yes. She told it. So I'm going to do it. Hi guys, one sec. Hi. Hi. Hello. 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 It's like a parrot. Hello? Hey. Thanks, Ted. my gosh, what date is it? It's the 11th. Oh, the 10th, yeah, but still. Oh my God. Okay. Big Zoom crew. What's up, y'all? Oh, Brian, hi. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Are you coming back around the corner?
Yes, hopefully. I was gonna try to be there tonight, but I realized I didn't hit the Zoom one. I did in person.
Oh. But
That's
you
all right.
guys, yeah,
got it.
you always come anyway.
Yeah, that's all right. How are you?
Good.
Good.
Big class over there. Nick's killing it. Amazing. Yeah, really good. All right. Hi, Nikita. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Zav. Hi, Brittany.
Hello. Hi.
Fun times, fun times. All right. How was class? Good. Smells good. Fruity. Oh, it smells like fruit snacks. Yeah, how was it?
I thought we were gonna break into some booty when we were here and like the beat drops. And I was like,
Yeah. Have you done booty yoga?
No, I just looked at it a little when
Yeah.
you sent that.
What?
Yeah.
So it's really, Kim and I have kind of like labeled it as a blend between, has anyone done Kundalini yoga?
I just did some on Friday. I went to the class.
Yeah.
2-hour class.
Yeah, oh, 2 hours.
Dora.
Did you shoot through the roof or what happened?
Not quite, but she went kind of. There was a couple of new people, and like I'd never been to a live class. I've done it on
Yeah.
YouTube a whole bunch, and so and my friend that I went with had never done it before, so she probably went a little bit easy, but it was still really cool. Like
Yeah.
lots of different breaths, different chants,
Yeah.
a lot of different movements and stuff. Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah.
Anybody else?
I've heard of it. I've always wanted to try it.
Yeah.
That and the booty yoga.
Yeah.
Somebody do some booty yoga. Like I need to.
I know.
It sounds
I
like a
know.
joke.
We can watch a little thing. I have like a membership thing.
Yoga to music, cardio sprints, and like primal movements. Like, yeah.
We'll watch a snippet. I'll play some in a sec.
It's a lot.
That sounds fun.
But has anyone else done Kundalini on Zoom? Anyone else?
I've done it. It's one of my favorites all time.
Yeah. Zav likes Kundalini. Okay, so Kundalini has a lot of circular movements. And so there's a lot of like one of the ultimate goals of Kundalini is to awaken the serpent, so to speak, the energy bundle that lives at the base of your spine, which we kind of I'm like looking for a chakra painting somewhere, but we kind of know of that as we've talked about. Remember when we talked about Ida and Pingala and the currents that run up the chakra column and everything? So it's kind of like that essence, but yes, it's like awakening the life force that lives there, right? And so there's a lot of like movements that are circular in a sense of like awakening the serpent, right? And then there's a lot of different forms of breathing that are meant to like pull it out. So the breath can be really overwhelming actually, because it is meant to like shake things up. And that's not every single class. Obviously there's, various forms, and we were like, oh, maybe she made it a little more beginner. So you can toggle it and tailor it just like any other practice. But yeah, so Kundalini has a lot of circles. That was my point. And then so does Anusara practice, which there aren't really any practitioners of that around here, teachers, unless anyone is Anusara. Yeah, it's not super popular in this area. So that's another one that has a lot of like do things in circular form. And then Pilates has a lot of pulsing. You guys know that, right? That's kind of like what Pilates is known for, pulsing. So booty yoga is like Kundalini, Pilates, twerking, and power yoga and dance all in one. It's crazy town. It's so much fun. But okay, let's just play a little so you guys can see. See, Booty TV. Booty TV. I'll share my screen, zoomies. Let me just get something. BUTI, yeah.
Can't spell it correctly, right?
Well, it probably, I don't know, actually. I'd like to read where they got the name from. But it's not all about the booty, that's the thing. It's not all about that.
Is this like glutes? Like
No.
lots of glute exercises?
I mean, it's in there, but it's not like just about that. So it's not like booty. Don't think of like booty. Let's see. Booty.
This is like the theme song. 'Cause I'm down, let's go.
All right. I'm fine.
Bless you.
Thanks. Need it. All right, here we go. Let's see. I didn't watch this video, so we'll see how it goes.
Hello, amazing Booty Safas. Emily Gonzalez here to bring you your latest dose of booty medicine. Please meet me grounded. So let's start in Sukhasana. One,
Wait,
inhaling pose, Virasana, palms down. Squeeze those inner thighs together, soles of the feet to the sky. Find your rolls, elbows to the back of the room. Deep breath. Hug yourself, right elbow under, left arm on top. Spiral all the way around, slow and
lots of
controlled.
spiral, circles.
Counterclockwise.
Okay.
Last time.
Let's see.
With that right heel, kick it back. Right arm to the sky. Press the floor away. Use those fingertips. Kick it forward. Woo! I know you're feeling it. I am too. Press as you shift back. Hold it here. Pulse. Yee! Keep it going. Pull that belly button in. Take it to the left. All the way around last time. Great job. And
Oh, we
arm
missed
rise.
it.
Arms rise all the way to the
Wait.
chest as you lift all the way up. Take your time here. Yee! Bouncing on those feet, on the balls of the feet.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ooh, do not let those heels touch. Clap it out. Are
Pretty
you
gutsy
ready?
wearing that little belt thing.
Take that right foot front to
I
back.
know, it's probably so exhilarating.
Then all the way around.
Lights down.
Half
Right if it's hot.
front to back.
Right.
Half circle. Keep it up.
Probably some
External
studios,
rotation with
yeah.
that right leg. Oh, I know it's burning. Keep it up. Yay.
No.
Around.
There are teachers who do it.
We have
but
one more in us. Let's go.
It's probably so fun. Let's
All
look at
the
one
way
more.
around last time.
Yeah, because it's definitely.
Left toes out 45.
Ooh.
Right toes out 45. Malasana.
Oh, here's
Knees
what you thought
point
was
to the back
coming.
wall. Deep breath. Close your eyes. Lion's breath, let it all out. Gaze down, fingertips down. Hands to prayer, deep inhale. Close your eyes. Exhale, fingertips down, lion's breath, tongue to the chin. Ooh, hold. Right palm behind. Releve, lift all the way up.
So they use some
Find your
dance
flow.
steps. You guys hear that releve?
Find the grace.
So yeah, it's like a wild
In your
blend
movement.
of like. I think they also have some
Last time.
martial artsy type movements in here with the primal flow and stuff. Because they have a couple different styles.
Shift the weight back into
But anyway,
Virasana.
One group of people that are doing it, or is this like?
no, I mean
all
it's
over?
like a style. It's all over, yeah. It's like we're learning to teach, power yoga, and this is booty yoga.
I feel like you could do power yoga as long as you just put it to the beat of the music somehow.
Yeah, for sure.
The same,
For
right?
sure. And we, you know, like in a lot of the power classes, we do stuff like that, right? Like even tonight, knees to elbows or bicycles or, you know, whatever, all those like quick cardio pushes. So you can add stuff like that in down the line, you know. Yeah. Okay. What else about class? I always wonder like how it would go down if I just bust out teaching something like that. So different than our normal. I feel like people would be like, what's happening? I feel like you have to tell people that's coming. Because if you didn't want to do that, I don't know. A little bit is fun, but like if you're gonna change up like a whole thing, I feel like you gotta warn people ahead of time. I'd be kind of mad if I showed up.
Forgiveness, I would just do it.
Yeah, just do it. Just do it. It's not like so far out of the box. Some of the stuff is pretty out of the box, but not all of it. Anyway, what else about class? What themes did you notice? Balance. Creativity. Anything's possible. Bringing out.
What was that thing you kept saying? Like, maybe you can. Maybe you can.
Yeah, what was it?
I'm like, I'm gonna put.
Yeah,
on a
this is
t-shirt.
possible.
Yeah, something like that's possible. Like,
Yeah, maybe this is
like, don't think
possible.
about it. Just do it. But
Yeah,
it's
this is possible.
Yeah,
That's probably possible. Something
that's
like
probably possible. Something like that.
Yeah.
Very flippant.
yeah,
Just try it.
yeah. Okay. All right. That's it? You guys tired? It's like raining and cold. I opened the door in the back. Did you guys hear the joke I made about gone are the days of the cold?
Yes.
And then it was freezing.
Yes.
When I first opened, it felt like so hot and sticky, and I'm like, where's the air? And then all of a sudden I was like, oh my
Yeah, it was
God.
cold.
So I literally just completely negated my own statement. Yeah, it's weird. Okay, all right. Anything from the Zoom world that you noticed in class? Actually, none of you were there, so never mind. Never mind. Oh, Nikita, drink some water. Yeah, I needed it in that moment. Cool. So actually, though, just speaking of Buddha yoga and going to Kundalini and doing all stuff like that, it's so amazing to go take classes in other styles. Even if like you plan on teaching power a lot, like that's your jam, definitely still go to yin anyway. For the counter practice, but also like really for the inspiration, you know, like you probably got some great nuggets at that class that you can bring in to your own teaching, right? Yeah. It's like, you know, there's so much to learn and so much to bring in from all different styles. And then there's also a lot to learn about what not to do. So like when you get to classes that are really terrible, you still learn a lot. Actually, there's so much, like there's almost more learning in the classes that are so bad. So don't ever feel like you like wasted your money. This is a good lesson, you know? I know. But from she said a bad yoga class is like a bad massage. And yes, but if you're in this phase of your life as a yogi and you're like really learning to be a teacher, when you go to a class that's really bad, you paid really good money for some lessons about what not to do. So don't think of it as that's what I mean. I know what you mean though, because I've been there so many times in both things, the massage and the bad yoga. And both it sucks, but like when you're in the learning phase of like how to teach and fun, inspiring things to bring to your classes and stuff, the what not to do's are really important too. So there's no bad class in this phase for you. It's also cool to go to other things. Like you should all go bum rush Linnea's class, spin class, because there's so much to learn from other formats too. Like, well, Buddha yoga is still yoga, but like when I was doing jujitsu for a while, I learned so much to bring into my yoga classes. So other formats are really great too. the more stuff you do, the more tools you'll have. Cool. Tiffany was doing capoeira, she said.
Really good movement.
Yeah, it was good movement.
Really good movement.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're gonna tell us more, you gotta tell them.
Is Brazilian
Show us and
martial
tell us.
arts.
Show us.
Well, it starts.
Oh yeah,
with,
show us some
It
stuff.
starts with
Yeah,
like Jenga.
Yeah,
You
I
do like the
that.
Jenga. Like I haven't done it in a while, and then you like incorporate kicks in.
Woo!
Look at you
Woo! This is so cool. It's like a dance.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
it's a dance.
So Brazilians were like slaves, and they weren't allowed to fight, and so they created a dance that was a fight, so they could hide it from their masters and stuff. So that's where it's originated from.
Wow, now I need to know more. Put it on my list. That's awesome. Yeah, so that kind of stuff, like you'll pull from all that knowledge too when you go to teach your classes. Cool. So what was our topic last week? Or last week we were off? No. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Embody yes, as we say. In the 3 bigger thans. Was anybody not here last week? Brian, I know you weren't. Jess, Cindy, you weren't here? Okay. So we talked about the 3 bigger thans. And what that means is like they're 3 like little catchphrases that give you a way of being that's really empowered. They give you themes that you can use in your classes, like lenses that you can use. And it's kind of a way to reframe yourself when things aren't going the way you expect or want. So the first one we talked about last week was embody. I wrote embody yoga. Embody yes. In other words, be a yes, right? And not to go so deep into it, but it is in the recording, but we talked about how like sometimes you're a yes for no, you know, when you have to do something that serves you. Sometimes like saying the no is actually the yes. So that, and then let me pull up the slide. Does anybody get a look ahead at what the next one is? Yeah. Let go. So I'm trying to pull it up so I can share screen and read it. Or does anybody have it up right now?
I do.
Okay, yeah. Can you read it to us?
The let go.
Yeah.
It says, surrender the habits, patterns, and ruts of the past. Give up everything that is no longer serving your authentic self. Drop what you think you know and allow yourself to be in curious discovery. Set up to the present. Lean into your new glowing future. Give up what you must to be free.
That last line is so magical. Zav said, that's good. Here, let me share my screen, Zoomies. Okay. All right. So, surrender the habits, patterns, and ruts of the past. Give up everything that is no longer serving your authentic self. Drop what you think you know. That part's really magical too. Have you guys ever heard that term before? Drop what you know. Drop what you think you know. Something like that. Good. Some of you are nodding yes. Some of you are nodding no. Basically, like, what you know seems like it would be what, it seems like what you know is like what gets you ahead, right? Like it seems like we're always like taught like the more you know, like the better, like the higher you can go up the ladder or whatever, right? Like we're taught to learn. Like that's what we do from the moment we start leaving the house when we're like 5, you know, kindergarten. We learned how to learn, and we learned how to gain knowledge and take tests and study well and all that stuff. And so it seems like, and we're trained to believe that what we know is our advantage. But there's actually like a really magical space in the areas that are what you don't know. And it's kind of what I was talking about tonight with the possibility. Like, it's like if you don't know any different, you'll lift your leg and just jump your bottom foot to the top. Like if I just pretended like that's completely normal, we do this every class, I didn't even make a thing about it, brand newbies would have just done it because they're like, oh, this is just what we do, right? So there's like some magic in the what you don't know, that opens the door to like a whole new experience, a whole new learning, and a whole new possibility. And so like one of the things, maybe some of you remember this when you filled out the app for teacher training, but one of the things in the teacher training app says, like, are you willing to take what you know and put it in a box and put that on a shelf? Did you guys remember that from the application? It was like the third essay question or whatever. So that's because, like, let's say you were a Kundalini yogi and you came into this training like knowing all the things you know, and you weren't willing to shelf any of it, how would you ever learn any of this stuff? Like some of this stuff is complete opposite of Kundalini, right? And vice versa. Like if you go to a Kundalini training after this, like, and you're like, wait, that's not how we do it at my training, at my studio, right? So it's like in the not knowing, there's actually this beautiful possibility that opens up where you get to actually learn a new perspective or a new way or something different, where like the being stuck to what you do know, your already existing education would have held you back. Does that make sense? So that, and then step up to the present, lean into your new glowing future, give up what you must to be free. Have you ever heard the saying, would you rather be right or be free? You heard that? Okay, let me see who said that.
I feel like would you rather be happy or right?
Yeah.
I'm trying hard, but it really, I gotta be right.
Yeah. That is a thing too. All right, I think it's saying that Byron Katie said it. I don't know if that's totally right, and I don't know if any of you know her or the story around her, but we'll not diverge down that path. But anyway, would you rather be right or be free? Meaning like, let me take away this share screen. Meaning like your knowledge could be your prison, right? If you believe you're right, if you came into this training, for example, like I know how to do yoga, then there'd be no space for you. You'd be in your little jail of I know how to do it already. There'd be no room for you to hear any of the suggestions or any of the new ideas or any of the new ways or possibilities, right? So you lose you give up your freedom and your fight to be right.
You limit yourself.
Yeah, you limit yourself. Yeah. They said you limit yourself and it's pride. That's pride, right? That's like ego, but bad form of pride in a way. Like, yeah. Yeah. I want to add to that, let go, because let go is nice in and of itself, but let go and let flow. Because once you do the letting go part, then there's like this, wow, like magical flow of prana and possibility that can exist. When you like when you like take down the dam, right, then then it can flow. Yeah. Thoughts?
I like when you said there is a beautiful possibility in not knowing.
Mm-hmm.
That stuck with me.
Yeah. Okay, so write down, just do this one. We'll do inquiry questions in a second, but write down like, how would this apply in your yoga class? How could you apply this to, like, what could you say? Or how could you apply it to your teaching? Like that. What pose would you maybe bring something about this in? How would you phrase it in a simple way? Like that. How does it apply to teaching yoga? Got anything good?
I started making a list of songs for my first playlist. And Let Go by Frou Frou. That's
Yeah.
like every time there's, a teacher plays that song or whatever, I'm like, that's my song. That's my yoga song. That's like
Yeah.
first thing on my list. But yeah, just like let go of the should, let go of the expectation, let go of the comparisons.
Can you guys hear her? No. Yell.
Let go of the shoulds, let go of the expectations, let go of the comparisons. Mostly applying it to like balance poses, like crow, take off and fly, let go, leave it all behind.
I like that. Yeah.
I wrote, let go of your ego and try. Give yourself the space for possibility. Even if you think you know, put that knowledge down and let your body try from a new perspective.
Yeah. Yeah.
I said the exact beginning, letting go of your ego, your thoughts of what the pose should be and what others are doing. Settle in and explore at the same time and feel something new.
Yeah. Yeah. Zoomies, anything? What you got?
My first thought was crow because that's hard for me. But the one time that I almost did it, I didn't think about it. So let go of your thoughts.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I put was remove self-doubt and any expectations.
I was thinking of the sun salutations, and I said you could do sun A with the theme of flow, let it go, reach up, let go of your way, everything you think is right in front of you. Open yourself, your mind, your heart, your soul to the possibility, what's right outside of your grasp for control.
Really good. Yeah. Yeah, it's great. It's like all of these can be applied to power, they can be applied to yin, right? They can be applied really to anything. And they can be applied in the form of like, well, this one in particular, you know, letting go of your letting go of your day, right? From the start of class. Just let yourself like break free of the chains of the day and be here. All the way to like let go and fly concept with Crow, even through like something that's kind of moving and flowy type of vibe, like Zav said, like, you know, using the movement as a way to like, yeah, move through, let go and let flow. So you can see how you can apply it in a lot of ways.
So I was also thinking, because we kind of said this in our last weekend, about embracing the wobble, but instead of just embracing it because you're a beginner, but also embracing even if you are someone who's used to doing yoga and you're used to doing a balance in a certain way, invite the wobble, right? So letting go of that comfort zone and saying, oh, I know how to do this, and trying something new, taking it to the next level and being able to let go, because in that now you're able to grow and expand better, right?
Yeah.
So I think that that's kind of what I think about letting go, is how can we use our practice to not be so good and be okay with trying something new and pushing ourselves to different heights. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. It applies to all levels in various ways, right? Good.
I love the invite the wobble.
Invite the wobble.
Yeah, I think I remember too, you saying something like, it's okay if you're wobbling. You said yes to trying something new. I think I remember hearing that from a class.
Yeah, for sure. Wobbling. Actually, the wobble, it's so important to teach your students that like wobbling in any pose, shaking in any pose, actually what you want. Like you don't want to go to the gym and like not ever shake or feel the edge of your strength, right? Right? Or feel challenged. Like you want to get to the point where like the rep burns and your muscles shake. Like that's when you know you're like moving to your edge and then stepping toward a new level, right? So it's like people think that like, oh, you're supposed to be like dead still in all these poses, and actually like if you find the edge of it, it's gonna be a little shaky, and that's like the goal actually, but people think the opposite. So.
Danielle, I think it's interesting that you say that, because I think when you're thinking about gyms and lifting weights, it's always about the fatigue, right? It's always about pushing your body to fatigue. And I think the way that we talk about maybe do yoga is a little different in that regard, but I think talking about the edge, I think is an interesting like point for people, just to, I don't know if they're comparing what the differences of the two different types of practices, like strength training versus being in a yoga class.
Yeah.
No, I was just gonna say pretty much what Brian said, but I was working with a client and she's growing and doing better, and she was like, oh, this is good, I feel good. And I'm like, all right, no, let's go more. Let's go longer. She's like, what? I'm like, do you want to get better? Are we growing? It's okay. Like, this is a safe space. You don't have to show off here. Right here, I'm here to help you like grow. And even for myself, I have to tell myself there, like, okay, I'm about to look really ugly trying whatever Danielle just told me to do. But you know what? I'm going to do it. And you feel so much more empowered when you're able to kind of let go. And just, like releasing your inhibitions.
Yeah, releasing your inhibitions. Yeah. All right, good. Any other thoughts on that? Applying it to class. Okay. All right, let's do a little journaling. So first question. Let me type it in the chat. You can probably guess what it is. Where in your life where in your life are you are you very clear that you have dropped what you know and you've opened yourself to, like, I'm going to say the possibility. So for example, like all of you, I would say, have done a really good job of dropping what you know for this training and being really open and willing to learn, right? So you're open and willing to the possibility of discovering a whole new understanding of yoga. So like that's your first example, right? So where else in your life, like maybe you're really good at this in your relationship, or maybe you're really good at this with your kid or your boss or your employees or something like that, right? Like maybe you have a spot in your life where you're very, very good at this and you can see that you're very willing. Think about that first. Where in your life are you very clear that you've dropped what you know and you've opened yourself to the possibility? Linnea, I'll put you on the list for the manual. I haven't figured out how much they're going to be yet, so I'm just writing everyone's names down and then I'll let everybody know.
Okay.
I think, like, you know, if more people order them, we'll get them for cheaper.
Yeah.
Cassie, did you tell me you want one too? Okay. I swear, I feel like you told me. Okay. Manual, printed manual. You're already on there. You were the first one to tell me, actually. Cindy. Okay. Oh yeah, okay. I see all y'all's posts in the chat. I'll put you on the list. Next question. Can you guess where in your life are you the opposite of that, right? So not like you're very clear that you're kind of like not willing. Like a good example might be like if you're really good at your job and there's people under you, let's say, you're just like not willing to let them like tell you anything else because you know the way, you know how it goes, you've been there, you know what's up. Like you're just not, you're like, no, I'm not gonna like let them tell me anything. Like I know what's up, right? Or maybe with your kids. It's not always a bad, like it doesn't make you a bad person. Let me put that out there. Like it doesn't make you a bad person to like not be willing to move. There are things that you're better at than other people that, yeah, you should probably say like, no, I know what I'm doing, you know? But it's important to look at the difference, like where you are willing and where you're not. And then because once you see it, you're like, okay, I know I'm very willing there and I'm not willing there. Then you'd be able to see the places where it's not good. There are places where it might be good and important to hold your ground, right? And then there's places where you might be doing it, but you don't need to or shouldn't, or not that you shouldn't, but that it's not serving the situation, right? So you got to look at all the sides, and then you would have it like in your hand to be able to say, okay, yeah, this is what I do in life. And I can edit the things because I can see them now. Okay, so where in your life are you not really willing to budge on what you know? And where, yeah, let's just leave it at that. Where in your life are you not really willing to budge on what you know? And then, you know, I want to break that into 2 parts, and I'll just put them out there now. But start with just that question, and then like after a little bit of thought, move to in those places, which ones serve and which don't. Which ones are important because maybe you're in a position where your knowledge is really important and it keeps things moving forward and it keeps things rolling along and you're teaching other people and stuff like that. And which ones, which situations does it not serve? Where in your life are you not willing to budge on what you know, and which parts serve and which ones don't? That makes sense, right, you guys? Hello? Okay.
It makes sense.
All right,
Yes.
good. Is Brittany, Brian, Nikita, Michelle? Is that everybody in here? Is it? And I already had Nicole. Brittany, Nikita, Michelle, Brian.
Oh my God, my head like does crazy stuff when that thing goes on and off. It like changes the pressure in the room. Do you guys feel that? It's crazy, right? Okay. All right. Let's do partner shares. And then we'll talk a little bit about Earth Day and see how things are going for that. Okay? And then we'll go to bed. All right, so let's see, two. Okay, you guys could do a trio, duo. And then I'm gonna break you out into rooms. Some of you I'll leave in this main one, okay? Nikita and Zav, you can stay in here. Everybody else, fly.
Hey Nikita, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Hanging in there, thanks. Yeah, how's the whole training going?
It's good. I actually have done it before, but I had to stop because my job changed. So I'm coming.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's good.
Congrats on the change.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That was one
Thanks.
of the things that I put that from the first question that I'm clear about. I was doing one job for 20 years and then I opened myself up and kind of opened up to change, to learning something completely new.
Awesome. Wow, I'm sure that was challenging.
Yeah, it was, but it's good learning something new after 20 years.
Yeah.
Like I don't know anything. That's definitely different from I have experience and I know blah blah blah. Now I don't know anything and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, that's humbling.
Yeah. What about you?
Cool. So for what I said that I know and I've opened myself to the possibility is spirituality and religion. I feel like I used to be 100% certain this is the right way. And the older I get, it's like I'm not 100% certain about all of these things. There are some things that are clear to me, but I feel more okay knowing that I don't have all the answers.
Right.
And it was really hard to get to where I'm at now.
Right. I think I did that kind of in college where I was kind of raised and taught you don't question. And then, no, it's okay to question. We ask questions in life. Kids come out asking questions. So why can't I ask questions when it comes to religion?
100%. Yeah, I'm glad you went through that too. It's hard though.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, my next couple of things were my relationship. I wrote, it's good when I don't always get my way. So that kind of means like I am open to not getting my way or to learning and getting feedback and growing. And then with my family and boundaries, I wrote, it's not my way or the highway. So I'm open to also feedback from my family, but in a certain way right now because I'm trying to just grow in my health with them, figure out that balance.
I think we're twins in certain aspects. So on one aspect, I'm clear on my child isn't a child anymore. So letting go of the traditional role of I tell you what to do. Now it's more open to listening and accepting who he is and kind of learning all over again who he is.
Nice.
And then what I'm not clear on are boundaries with my parents. Because sometimes they, still think like, okay, I'm a child in the house. So boundaries with that. And what doesn't, and then the second one was friendships. And the one that I feel doesn't serve me is maybe my thoughts on friendship. Like I've always been taught, treat people how you want to be treated, but maybe they need something else that I don't even know because I didn't even ask. I'm just, you know what I mean? Being the kind of friend that I want them to be to me.
Oh,
trying to figure out what kind of friend they need.
Yeah. That's great awareness.
Yeah.
Yeah. And with the parent thing, I wrote down on the spot, where are you not willing to budge? Boundaries with my family, because right now I have really strict boundaries with them because of it's just where I needed to be in life. And have you ever heard of this book, Codependent No More?
No, but I read a similar codependent book.
Yeah.
And when I started my last job, my coworker gave me a book called Boundaries. So it's like, I don't know if I had on my forehead, like, whatever, but she was like, yeah, you need this book.
That's cool though that you got it. Yeah, I read the Boundaries book. It's awesome.
Yes. So yours is Codependent No More. And who wrote that?
Melody Beattie, Beattie.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look into that.
Yeah, text me if you get it. We could talk about our takeaways.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And on that note, I'm not willing to budge on my truth or how I handle toxic people, toxic places. Not willing to budge on my spiritual boundaries. Also, my needs in relationships that I have. And I wrote, all of these things do serve me, and I can compromise in my relationship.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. I think boundaries are important, especially when it can be harmful or codependent, like I think I learned about codependence in college, and it was like, wow, I never realized that it could be harmful to both parties.
Yeah. You learned about it in college. There's so much to learn.
Yeah.
So much. Yeah. It's since we don't really learn about it in childhood, it kind of, it can just, we're oblivious. So then when we need it, it can come to us in adulthood, and then it's just Pandora's box.
Yeah. And I think when you're around different people, or like you said, even a relationship, it kind of shows you something different too.
Yeah, exactly.
I remember before I got married, in marriage counseling, they said something to the effect of, you were brought up by a certain parent, so one way and they know a different way. So it's merging the 4 different ways you learned. So I'm like, I never thought of it like that.
Merging the 4 different ways. That's cool. It's really true.
Yeah. But this is a good lesson. Very good lesson.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I hope to apply it this week.
That much pressure on myself. But I'm definitely wanting to apply this.
Yeah, maybe just even remember it once
Yeah.
through the week.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Wonder
how
if
is Zoom going for you? Do you all Zoom, or do you go have a chance to be in person as well?
I do in person as well. So yeah, it's just tough because it's a lot of I don't what do I say? Yeah, I try and do in person when I can for the most part.
Okay.
Yeah, I appreciate the fact that we can Zoom and video in.
Yeah. Yeah, especially with different schedules.
Yeah.
I do too. I hear it.
Neat. Good convos.
Great therapy sessions.
Yeah, it was nice.
Hang out with you.
Let's talk about Earth Day. So, anything? If there's anything to talk about. If there's nothing, if you're good, then we're good. But
Thank you for the schedule.
yeah, that helped. Yeah.
What was the question? What was the statement? Sorry.
Like what did Laura just say?
Yes.
Or what did I say? Laura said,
What Laura
"Thank you
said.
for the schedule."
Oh, thank you for the schedule. Yes.
Yeah, so if anyone ends up having like an emergency or something goes on or they don't show up or whatever the case might be, you have your group to help fill in the spot. Also, you can jump in and fill in, like if you're sitting there and it's like someone from another group who teaches the same part that you teach and you're like, oh, I'm right here, I'll do it. Like you can do that too. Just help each other out however you need to. Hopefully there won't be any like unforeseen absences, but never know. You understood about the meditation situation? You could no, so I assigned groups to the meditations and you can either like split it between two of you or split it between all of you, however you want to do it. If it's all of you, you're only going to teach for like 3 minutes. So just see, and then there's one group that goes twice. So that group, that's kind of easy. Like two of you do it one time and then, you know, but I'm just gonna leave it in y'all's hands to figure out the meditation situation. Okay.
So excited.
Yeah.
Excited about it,
Yeah, it's gonna be really fun. Now you all don't have to worry about the main stuff like the table, the banner, the you know, like the standard things, the yoga mats, the whatever else we're gonna bring for like studio stuff. You don't have to worry about that. Julie will take care of all that with Terry. But you do want to bring your decor for the meditation tent and however you plan on setting that up. So you don't have to bring the actual tent. You have an extra tent, right?
I have a tent. You have to just tell me if you need it.
Yeah.
I can bring it to the studio.
Yeah, will you bring it to the studio?
Definitely.
Yeah. Good. So Julie will have the 2 tents, the table for under the main tent. That's where like that we'll have like Warrior One free class passes and brochures and all that stuff. And like a banner that gets hung up on there. So all that Julie will take care of. So you all really just have to show up and then bring your meditation tent decor. So we'll pop up the tent and then however you plan on designing that. You guys are free range for that. I know the big Gaia's coming, and whatever other stuff you bring, tapestries and things like that. Do let me know if you plan on putting like tapestry walls up, because the wind can take away the entire tent. It's happened before. It was the craziest experience of my entire life. The tent, we had like walls made out of tapestries, and the wind caught the whole thing and airborne the entire tent.
You gotta stake it down.
And it was staked.
Oh no.
It was staked, yeah. And it came crashing down in the middle of, it was Veg Fest, not Earth Day, so Festival Park. And someone, you know, people just go crazy, and someone was like, "There's a kid under there." Oh my God. There was nobody under there, but someone started screaming, and I just like saw my life and my job and everything flash before my eyes. But if you do plan on doing walls like that, we just need to make sure there's like 4 sandbags on each stake. And that's what they did last time, and it was totally fine. So let me know. We'll just grab a bunch of them. What else?
Are we gonna be in a shady area, or do we need to bring like sun hats?
It's shady-ish, but you also have the tent, but the yoga's not under the tent.
Right.
So yeah, bring your sun care, sunblock. If it's anything like right now, I mean, it's cold out still, so
Yeah, but it's not, you know.
yeah.
What if it rains? Do that?
We've never really had that issue, actually. Oddly enough, it's been fine every single time, spring and fall.
Don't jinx us.
I know. So I don't know. I guess we just go by what they do, whatever they do as the festival. I think it's probably drizzled, but anyway, we'll see. Hopefully nothing. But Dallas, is there an orange peel in your coffee?
It's really good. It's the OB julep.
Oh yeah.
Those are good. Yeah. From over here? Yeah. Really good.
All right, cool.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
I am a droid, and I don't know if it was the iPhones, but you guys you're doing, I went to class on Saturday, I took 2 classes, and I was leaving, and how do you pronounce it? Linnea. I just don't, we barely like get a chance to talk, so, we're like just coming in to teach a community class.
Mhm.
I just didn't know anything about it.
Yeah.
Did you post it on Facebook too?
Did I post about Facebook community class?
I just didn't see it.
I don't think I did.
I think you texted it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm an Android. I didn't get that information either.
Yeah.
I know. All the droiders are yelling at me right now. Are Samsungs considered droids too? Is everything that's not an iPhone is an Android?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna post it on Facebook.
Thank you.
Don't hesitate to yell
Thank
at me
you.
if that ever happens.
As long as we know when to yell.
I know. It was for I know. That was her way of yelling at me. It's for community class. Well, in my own like little slight defense, it didn't like officially start. It was just kind of like, if you want to start getting into it right now, and then because it's really supposed to start after Earth Day, but we were like, all right, let's just give them this month too, just for fun. So, but yes,
It was really good.
I will post on the.
Yeah, like the.
I'll post on the Facebook for that.
Class, like, we only had a couple of people, but Yen was packed out. So, yeah.
She said the flow didn't really have that many,
it
but
was
Yin had a
good.
lot.
I mean, we had a lot of people.
Linnea taught on this weekend.
Really speak Spanish. So that
They had a
was
Spanish
great,
speaker.
to have
Oh, wow.
And we all did our parts. And we did some 3 stripes. And we had a really good time though. They were both 45 minutes. Yeah, so, but Yin, we didn't realize, like, it was like one person, like, it was packed all in here. So then, I thought I was like, maybe I need to pull up my mat, but I was this close to having to be like, okay, you come here, I'll come there. But it was good.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so it's fun.
All right, good. All right, thanks, y'all. We'll talk more. I will post the community thing on Facebook right now.
Buenas noches.
Thank you.
Danielle.
Good night.
Good
I looked up singing bowls. The quartz ones. They're so expensive.
Yeah. There's some on Amazon that aren't too bad.
Yeah, I don't know. I found a company, they're called Six Links.
What's it called?
Like six, like the number, and then links like the cat. They have like, what are these called? They're so cool looking. They're like called hand pans.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, now I want all these things.
I know.
Someday. I'm like, someday.
One little bowl, one little thing at a time.
That's what I was thinking. Is I was like, if I get one bowl at a time, it's not so bad.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like the whole chakra set or something on Amazon.
Yeah.
It's like $500, but
I don't mind, like the Amazon ones I think are fine. I liked this one though. Like there's two companies when you Google them that are like, oh, like we're perfect pitch, like they're actual pitched, like the right way, and they're ethically sourced.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, like these are so much more, but these are the things I want. Like if I'm gonna spend the money, I want to make sure it's not.
I know. Yeah. Yeah, just start one bowl at a time.
I've tried to warn. I warned some of the girls. I'm like, my little singing bowls are so tiny. The little metal ones. I'm like, I have one that's literally, I got it from 10,000 Villages.
Yeah.
And it's the smallest singing bowl ever.
Yeah.
It's literally like that.
That's cool though.
So they'll come. They're just not big, beautiful crystal ones yet.
Yeah. It's okay.
It'll be okay.
Yeah, it'll still be great.
Yeah. Okay. I will see you Wednesday.
Okay.
Bye.